Okay, guys, we are in Hobe Sound, Florida, which is southeast Florida, 5 minutes away from the Atlantic Ocean, and I'm looking at a mobile home lot for sale for $57,000. The property taxes are about $1,200 per year. Here it is to the right. It is in need of repair. Okay, this is it right here. And so you see, the mobile home itself is probably 20, 30 years old. It's decayed, a little bit boarded up, so it's pretty much a complete tear down. And the major question I have about this unit is there an HOA fee for the community? It's not listed in the real estate listing online, and it just came on the market, and I don't really have anyone to ask. There's a little carport here with a ramp that looks like it's decayed. So the lot itself, I guess, would be the value, and the utilities, the water, the electric, you'd have to verify, in the sewer. Take a look. The community and the location is nice, but it's a mobile home community, so it's not, high end, but it's not, it doesn't feel dangerous or anything like that. So let's just take a look around this community, a mobile home community in southeast Florida, Hobe Sound. You see people got their boats in front of their units. But I see cheap lots for sale in this area. There's got to be an HOA fee because they all look kind of like lumped in this community. And I see Trump flags. I see Confederate flags. It's got like that mobile home vibe culture. I'm sure there's good people. I'm sure there's diversity, but that's the vibe, Beautiful sunny day in southeast Florida, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. You're just about 10 minutes north of Jupiter, Florida, which is a very high-end area. You're just south of Stewart and Jensen Beach, Florida. So you're located relatively in a nice area. And the streets do feel safe. Don't feel threatened. This is not a high crime area. You are right by Route 1, so you have access to supermarket shopping, and pretty much anything you would need with regards to amenities. Feels like a safe place for a family. They see to the left, there's a family walking with a stroller. So I don't feel like total like a low-end, how you doing, community or anything like that. I feel like this is a overall safe community. I mean, I point out the Trump flag and one Confederate flag I saw, but that doesn't, mean the whole community is bad, or, it's just a certain mindset when you get into the southern mindset. But see here's an RV, a Class C to the right. So I guess you can park your RV or your boat in this community, but the key thing is, what is the HOA fee? I should have asked those people walking. Overall, I know we're in the sun right now. We'll turn away from it in a minute. Like you see to the left, I don't know if you can see that someone's working on their car. The homes and the lots are relatively close together, but overall, most of them seem to be either newer, and with a few spread it out that seem to be very old and need a repair, such as the lot that we're looking on. We're going to go back to that lot. Again, it's listed for $57,000. So we know the house price for the lot is cheap. We have to find out a couple things. Do you own the land underneath the lot? Because sometimes these mobile home communities, you don't own the land. What you do is you just buy that mobile home, and there's a lot lease. And that's not attractive. I think that's a huge negative. I would never buy a lot lease mobile home plot, because basically all you're doing is buying the right to be in that one spot, and you're still paying rent, and you really don't have too much appreciating value, because the value is in the land. The value is not in the mobile home. Mobile homes are depreciating assets. Mobile homes are like RVs that don't have wheels. Some of them have wheels, but they have skirts underneath. But again, an RV, a mobile home, they go down in value, not up. Here's one that looks like it was newer, but it went under pending, so it's under contract. So the question remains, Do you own the land, and what's the HOA fee? When you're looking for mobile homes, you want to know if you own the land, and you want to know the HOA fee. Because the mobile home is not an asset. It's just an RV that's stationary, pretty much. Beautiful landscaping. I mean, these neighbors here, they take pride in their community. Overall, the community feels safe and nice. So I would say there's a lot to be offered. Yeah, I was just letting that guy out. I was just trying to take a look to see if there was someone I can ask, or someone outside their house. But these are pretty on top of each other. I don't like that. It's okay initially, but after you live here for a couple months or years, you get one bad neighbor, man. And it's like every time you go outside, you're trying to dodge them. I mean, this is your neighbor there with the boat. Their house looks nice, but you are right on top of them, man. You come outside your house, and the people to your right, you see they got that screened-in porch? Yeah, I mean, you don't have a lot of privacy outside. To the back there, I don't know if you can see, because I know you get like a sun glare here. To the back, you have a nice landscape and some palm trees and some privacy. And so, yeah, would I buy this for $57,000? No. Even if I own the land, I wouldn't buy it. Even though if you did own the land, that would be cheap and it would make sense to buy it. But I have a high feeling in my spirit that you do not own this land, because the land itself would probably even be worth more than $57,000. I mean, I could be wrong. Let me ask this guy. Excuse me, sir. Do you own the land when you buy here?
Yes.
Oh, you do own the land.
There's no HOA.
There's no HOA?
No, not in Ridgeview. And the next one over, there's like $500 a month or something. $300.
Okay, so I was just looking at this one's for sale. So that pretty much, I mean, needs to be demolished. But once you clean it up, you just pay property taxes? I'm sorry?
Martin County's strange. You can do anything you want with it. You can tear it down, put a new one in, add on to it.
But it's zoned for mobile homes, not RVs, correct?
Right.
Okay, so you just got to put a mobile home
Right.
and pay property taxes.
The property taxes are deemed by, how do they do it now? I know it's size of their property.
Right.
I think the dwelling also has something to do with it. But, a property this size here is about $1,200 a month.
Okay.
I mean a year.
A year, that makes sense.
Yeah.
How long have you lived here, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh no, I live on the other side.
Okay.
But
What do you think about the community? What's your opinion?
the community's nice.
Yeah.
There's no problems here.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. Mobile home park.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much retirement and
Yeah.
young families.
Sorry about that, sir. Sorry. No age restriction either, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much
No
for.
age, pets, anything you want.
Well, that's amazing that you own the land. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you
That's
very
what's
much.
Nice about it.
Yeah. Thank you.
You get down to the next park. The hell is it called? Anyway.
What's the name of this community? Does it have a name?
It's Ridgeview.
Ridgeview. Okay.
Yeah. Or Ridgeway.
Ridgeway. Okay.
Yeah, Ridgeway Mobile Home Park.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
So see, that's why it pays to talk to people. So I don't know if you guys heard that conversation, but I was having a conversation with, it looks like a handyman who's working on a mobile home. You own the land. So guys, I may not even publish this video. I would think about buying that. Now the thing is, you own the land, but you got to put a mobile home there. And that mobile home looks like it's unrepairable. So a mobile home is like another 50 grand or so, at least. Especially, and you got to consider, like, maybe you need some work on the pipes or something underneath there. Let's just say you bought it for 50 and you put another 50,000 in, it's 100,000. And it's not an appreciating asset, but if you own the land, that appreciates over time. And the only negative is, like he even said, I don't know if you heard him, he goes, look, it's a nice community, there's no HOA fee. That's a huge plus. The negative is it's a mobile home park. Very close to people. I got to think about this. Well, let me know in the comments, guys. Fair comments. For $50,000 in Southeast Florida, with no HOA, property tax is $1,200 a month. you got to put a mobile home. You can't put an RV there, just an RV. But see, like this guy has an RV, but he has the mobile home. You got to put the mobile home, and then you can put the RV in front of it. And this other guy across the street too, they both got RVs. See, I'm thinking about this. I mean, it's got a little bit of a mobile home Kirky feel, but it doesn't have like trailer trash feel. You know, again, you got a couple, you know, one-offs maybe, but it feels like overall it's got something to offer. I don't know, man. Like, I'm excited now. I'm thinking about it, but I also can visualize myself after 4 or 5 years feeling like I'm suffocated by my neighbors so close, you know. But the landscaping in the area is all, and the other thing I got to ask, I'm in dry season right now, February in Florida. So in the summertime in Florida, during wet season, this area may flood. And that's one thing, because Hobe Sound does have flood zones. I'd have to look into that. Because Florida is two different worlds during wet season and dry season. And, you know, that's something I have to consider. But either way, leave your comments below. Another video showing you that if you look and if you stay patient, you can find property below your means. 100, you know, buy that for 50. Again, even if you put 50 in it, that most people that are in a position to buy anything, $100,000 is well below average. But, you know, again, it's a depreciating asset other than the land. The land appreciates, though, no HOA. It's an interesting thing, guys. Leave a comment below. Click the blue join button if these videos help you and you want to support the channel. I appreciate that. And thank you to all my members. Check out my playlist. Also, a bunch of thousands of free videos about stuff like this. And I appreciate everyone watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.